everyone, and welcome to RCRC, the Relationship Connection with Ronald and Charley, where we equip, empower, and educate couples on how to thrive in their relationships. How? Through candid conversations right here on this platform. I'm Charley Willis, a mental health therapist.
I'm Ronald Willis, a marriage and family therapist, and today we'll be discussing don't jump to the conclusion, get the facts. But first, let's watch this clip.
Hello? Yeah, this Ron. Who is this? Tracy. Oh, Tracy. Hey, how you doing? Hey, what's up? Long time. Hey, how you been doing, Tracy? Man, me too. Yeah, I'm telling you. You coming in this Friday? Yeah, definitely. Man, I would love to see you. What time? Well, that'll be while Charlie's working. Yeah, 12 o'clock. Yeah, I love it, man. We could get together. I'd love to see you. It's crazy. It's been a while, man. How many years? All right, 12 o'clock? All right, see you then.
Hey, girl. Yeah. Are you talking about my post on social media? Right. Yeah, all of them. All men are dogs. Ron is a jerk. You will not believe what he did. I caught him on the phone talking to his ex, Tracy. Yeah. And get this, he's meeting up with her for lunch while I'm at work. Can you believe that? I knew I couldn't trust him. Right. You know, I'm just so heated. I'll talk to you later. I'm good. I'll talk to you later. Okay. All right, bye. Okay, that clip showed a lot about how we can just
Mess up, man. My God. Oh,
okay, clearly
man.
you can see in the clip
man.
a conversation going on. I've eavesdropped. Is that what you call it? Eavesdrop.
Why are you listening on my conversation?
What's
really going on?
I just happened to walk up and hear you.
Happened to walk up.
And
Right.
hear you talking,
Okay.
having a conveation with Tracy. Yes,
that's right.
Tracy. And this is like I like where this is going.
No, I didn't. The response.
Right, right. So
why didn't you come to me and find out who Tracy is?
Okay, let's break down
Tracy is.
What happened. I walked up, hear you conversating with Tracy, planning a secret rendezvous.
Secret? There was no secret involved. Come on, man.
A secret rendezvous. I say secret because it's going on while I'm at work. You planning to meet up with Tracy while I'm at work.
Okay, there's a reason. There's a rationale behind that.
Okay, yeah, but that's a lot for me to grab. You know, you walk up and hear that. I mean, wow.
Have the belief in your spouse.
Okay, well, it's gonna take some time to get that belief.
So
I gotta release this anger I done built up. So I go straight to social media, put that out there, so everybody would know.
Everybody know we got problems in the relationship.
Problems in the relationship, of course, but let everybody know just how guys are. I mean, just how men are.
We're all the same.
Expecting, cheating is all, I probably done came up with a whole bunch of stories right there. I just knew it. I said it in the clip. I just knew it.
Cheating on me.
And another thing, if you notice, me going out to social media, it wasn't but a minute, I guess.
3 seconds.
Soon as it's put out there on the air, I get a phone call.
Yep.
I get a phone call.
Yeah, people definitely react to those kind of comments.
Yeah,
you put
they want
something
to know
out
what's
there,
going on, what's
positive,
going
productive,
on.
or be better, you won't get a phone call.
No, but when the negativity's
So when
out there
negativism
brewing,
hit,
yeah, we got to go ahead and put some more fuel in that fire. So I'm so angry, so upset. I can't even talk about it anymore. Don't even want to talk about it to my girlfriend. So
right.
yeah. So let's talk about how all that looks, though. How
I
really
think we
looks,
need
though.
to let our viewers know, the real facts behind the conversation.
Okay. Yes, definitely.
So, Tracy is not my ex, Charlie.
Okay.
Tracy is my friend from the military. Friend of mine. We both
She's
are sergeant
your
major.
friend.
He. Tracy is a he. And the reason why I was not trying to do it after work, because that was Friday after I can't get this out. But anyway, on Friday after work, it's me and your time, baby. So I couldn't lie. Even though Tracy is my friend, I couldn't allow him to interfere with our time. So naturally, I said, okay, Charlie get off work at 5. I can't do it then because that's our time. So I was going to meet Tracy, my sergeant major friend, who's a male, at lunchtime at 12. Now,
Okay, if you say so.
If I say so.
Meeting up with males at lunchtime.
Yeah, but
anyway.
we'll hear something, right?
Okay, yeah.
And what I'm talking about, we will jump to conclusion.
Conclusion.
We'll react without thinking. We won't seek to understand. We just already know it. He's doing this. Yeah. She's doing this.
And one other thing that is so powerful about all that, especially if you're not trusting and you already think something's going on, you just, now I know. If you looking for negativity,
you confirm something, you feel it.
That's right. You just start putting things together.
Yeah, because I had talked about my ex last week, and I guess you were putting things together.
Yeah, this is how that happened.
No wonder he's talking about his ex. He want to be with her.
Yeah, he talking to her last week. Yeah. So he probably reached out her first, and then she did a follow up. Yeah. And we quickly go there. Yeah. We quickly go there.
Yes. So let's go over some things to help our viewers out there, so they won't think their spouse is talking to Tracy.
I don't know.
who is a male and they think is a female, and go straight to a source that's not going to help them, which is social media source. That does not help. Okay, go to the person. But anyway, let's dive into to help our viewers with how to react. Don't jump to the conclusion.
Okay. All right. Before we go in, let me say something about that social media.
Okay.
Because this is something new. What they like to say,
fairly new.
It's
not new. It's not new.
That millennials they call, even I wouldn't even say that, because us older crowd has gotten into it too, and what we're failing to do is not talking to our loved ones or who we're doing first. We're putting a lot of personal information out on social media
because it's easier.
And it's easier to do.
It's easier to talk to the social media versus our partner.
Right, and you want somebody to validate what you're going through. And that's
your friend calling you.
Yeah,
girl, I'm with you. Yeah, he is. He ain't no good. I told you.
Right, and that just adds to things that's not good for your relationship. So we're going to talk about some things. We're going to talk about why we do that. Let's talk about why we do that, and then we'll learn more about it. Okay?
Right. Okay.
So, as you said before, jump into conclusions.
Into conclusions.
When we do this, we interpret the event or the situation in a negative way, without supporting evidence.
Without the evidence, without the facts, we just run with what we see, and for thinking that is truth, and it may not be the truth. It may not be. You won't know until you find out really what's going on. Yeah. In other words, we put assumptions out there.
Yeah, we do.
I assume that Tracy is a female. Tracy was a male. Right. Imagine.
A lot of assumptions went on in there.
A lot of assumptions.
Yeah, assuming about what's going on with the meetup and the secret rendezvous. Yeah,
Tracy is Ron Hicks. He's going to cheat on me. Yeah. All right, so definitely we don't want to jump to the conclusion.
Yeah.
Okay.
So another point here, we're disconnecting the positive and we're thinking negatively. So we just automatically looking, as we say, for
Right.
something negative, something to confirm, something to connect.
Right.
Maybe some suspicions we already had, which cannot be true, may not be true.
Right.
But we're not even looking for a positive outlet in it.
Yeah.
We're immediately going to the negative.
Yeah, because you may have some feelings about Tracy already. I talked about it last week, so who knows what those feelings was like?
Yeah.
And you may connect those feelings to what's transpiring now with me being on the phone, thinking it's the same person.
Yeah. Some insecurities.
Yeah, we
things
solely
going on
focus on the negative. And you got to think about it. In any situation, there's always a negative and there's always a positive. We just got to learn how to, find the positive in things and not focus on the negative thing. Because the negative can easily come, right?
Oh, yeah.
It can easily come. It'll easily come in our mind and our thoughts and stuff, right? But we got to make sure that, what's that old saying? Insinuate the positive, eliminate the negative. Okay, that's the platform we want to be on and stuff, right? Because you with your partner, you want to think positive about your partner, even though things may look negative, it may not be.
Right.
So don't discount the positive. Look for it, search for it.
All right. So here's a good one.
What's the third point?
The third point here is leading with your feelings. I feel this way, so then it must be true.
Wow, that is huge though, because we allow our feelings to dictate what we say, how we do, how we act, and we run with that.
Oh yeah.
And feelings are, you can't denounce feelings saying that the feeling itself is not true.
Right.
But what's going on may not be true based on what you think. You think this is going on, that may not be true, and you have feelings based on that. The feeling itself is true, but the situation or the fact may be false. Yeah. And therefore, you don't need to have those feelings because those feelings are based on something that's not correct. It's not the truth. Okay? And we'll do that, though. We'll lead with our emotional feelings and our heartbeat.
Right. It's because it's where we at that point of time.
Yeah, I feel this way.
So, yeah, it's got to be true.
Do women do it more than men?
That's another conversation, okay?
Yeah, I think we might know the answer to that.
All right. All right, so let's move on to number 4 and keeping sake of time here. So what about thinking the worst?
Thinking the worst in a situation. And our fourth point is catastrophizing.
Yes, thinking the worst. Right. Exactly. So we can take that and take that so far.
Make it worse than what it is.
And run with it. Yeah, we can definitely do that. And even to the fact that, what if I did not, because we didn't go that far, you didn't see this much in the clip, but I took what I was feeling and what I was thinking at that time, and I just go out and do something.
Right. You may react. Ron's getting ready to cheat with Tracy, so I'm going to go ahead and cheat.
Let me go somewhere, get my drink on, and do whatever I need to do, and get with who I need to get with. Do we ever think that way?
Yeah, it's
or have we thought that way?
Yeah, it's a reaction to something that that we see and that we think is going on and cause that person to react that way. But how does that solve anything?
That's right.
I cheat and you go cheat. Now we both cheat. It does not solve anything. Yeah. And just because I'm meeting with Tracy, let's say I was meeting with my ex, right? Doesn't mean I'm cheating, does it? That's catastrophizing. You made that situation where now I'm cheated. He's a cheater. He's no good, But it's like the old saying. What's that old saying? Was it a rabbit? When the sky is falling, the apple fell on his head. He went running around talking about the sky is falling.
Yeah, I don't know what animal it was.
But the sky was not falling. Right. The apple just fell on the head. That's how we do. We catastrophize. We make things worse than what it really is. We don't look at it for the face value. Okay? Only the apple was falling. The sky was not falling.
Right.
Yeah.
So how about, let's move on to number 5, the 5th point, when we blame.
Oh yeah, we good at that.
We blame.
I gotta blame you for the way I'm feeling. It's your fault I'm feeling this way.
Right.
You can't
You are
blame.
the reason why I feel bad.
We
can take it farther than that. You are the reason why I'm in this position where I am, why I can't get nowhere, why I can't do anything, It's like we want to shift blame, shift it to someone else. Right. No accountability in where we are. It just goes so many ways.
Right. In other words, we simply point the finger at the other person and not holding ourselves accountable. Not holding ourselves that, we are responsible for our feelings.
Right.
No one else can make us feel a certain way. It's based on our thought, how we think about a thing, how we think, we create the feeling. Okay? And it's not the other person that makes you feel this way. Because two people can look at the same situation and have two completely different feelings.
That's right.
So it's not the other person's fault. Right?
Right. That's definitely right.
Right. Okay.
I think it's a good time for us now to get into. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah. The sum it up. We get in a situation. We want to pause and think about, how to respond. Right. And a lot of times we react without thinking. Yeah. I'm going to social media now, y'all. Because Ron is definitely cheating with his ex.
The jerk.
He's a jerk. Man, that just sounds so bad, man. You might have to apologize for this show. Man.
Yeah, possibly.
Call me a jerk, y'all. I'm feeling a certain kind of way.
So it's a good time now. Let's talk about our
let's
scripture.
help our viewers out.
Let's talk about the scripture that's chosen for this topic right now.
Okay, all right.
It's Galatians 6:1-3.
All right. And this is the Message version.
Yes.
And it reads, Charlie.
And it reads, live creatively, friends. If someone falls into sin, forgivingly restore him, saving your critical comments for yourself. You might be needing forgiveness.
That is so powerful, especially the part saying, save your critical comments for yourself. In other words, you always want to be in a position to look at self, because ultimately, that's the only person you can control.
Right. that is so true.
So as we look at the clip, right, there was no action to follow this scripture in such a way that allows you to seek forgiveness. Because in your mind, check this out, in your mind, I had sinned, right?
Right.
So versus trying to seek forgiveness from me, you took it another route.
Yeah.
Right?
Right.
Okay. And you made some critical comments. Right?
Yeah. I didn't
Ron's a jerk.
Yeah.
He's a cheater. He ain't no good. I told you, girl, you can't trust him. Come on, y'all. Can I get some help? Anyway.
Yes.
So you always want to be on a platform where you seeking this from your partner, regardless of what it looks like.
Right.
Because what if you wrong and then you did all this damage? Then put all this stuff out on social media. Everybody's reading it, and to include your partner. Yeah. And it's like, where is this coming from? Why has this occurred? Okay, so definitely this is a powerful scripture to use as you navigate in your relationship, especially when you get in a situation where you're not completely understanding what is going on. Your platform should be on a platform that my partner may have sinned, may have not sinned, and I want to seek forgiveness, and I do not want to have critical comments about my partner. Because guess what? If you have critical comments about your partner, now there's two people got to be forgiven. Yeah. Because now both of y'all are wrong. Yeah. Okay. So let's go ahead.
I'll finish reading because I did say Galatians 1-3.
Okay. Did I stop you from reading?
Yeah. Sorry. To the end of it, you might be needing forgiveness before the day's out.
Okay.
Stoop down and reach out to those who are oppressed. Okay. Share their burdens and so complete Christ's law. If you think you are too good for that, you are badly deceived. Okay. I think it never thinks that you are not in a position to do that. Not in a position to seek forgiveness, to be humble, to accept, Right. We all sin, but even with this whole conversation, this whole skit, there was no seeking to find out what was going on first to be able to even get to that far.
Yeah, so this is a good point. Now we want to show our partners, we want to show our viewers, how should you react, Charlie? How should you react?
All right, let's get into it.
Let's help y'all.
All right, you got the first point right here where you say having belief in your partner,
right,
or your spouse.
Right.
Knowing, I think with that, just knowing who your spouse is, that tells a lot. That goes a long way.
Yeah, think about it. If you in a relationship, right, and your partner has never cheated, and you hear this conversation, and you automatically catastrophize, right, and say he cheated. Yeah, but where's your belief in your partner? You're not believing in your partner there.
But then it's got to be something else going on too. If I could take that and run with it, if I could take a snippet of your conversation, right. And I don't, seek to find out what's going on, I can take and run with it. What's going on with me?
That is possible, but at the same time and stuff, right? You still leaving not believing your partner, whether you got something to hold on to and say, well, this is the reason why, because it may not be. You want to get the facts, as our title talks about. You want to get the facts.
Okay.
What's really going on, and part of that. As we talk about seeking forgiveness, you want to have belief in your partner that they are honest and they are telling you the truth. Okay,
right.
So definitely the first one is I'm hearing this right here, and because I have belief in my partner, it makes me want to come to them and find out what is going on. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Okay. Number 2, react to the facts.
React to the facts.
All facts are not solely based on what you know. Which also includes your spouse.
That is so powerful.
We didn't even get the facts. I didn't even get the facts about really what really was going on. Just going with what I thought.
Right.
Made it.
Yeah, because you listened to this conversation and that was factual for you, but it was not all inclusive because it left your spouse out.
Yeah.
His what's going on with him. It may not be the same facts as you have. And then, of course, if you get an understanding, then you would know that. So you just can't run with your facts only. Well, I know this is going on. These are the facts.
Yeah.
And what if your facts are not true? Charlie, that was Tracy. Tracy's a guy.
As you say. All right. So the third point, listen to understand. We have scripture here, actually, James 1:19, and this is the NIV version. We'll read, "My dear brothers and sisters, take note of this. Everyone should be quick to listen, slow to speak, and slow to become angry."
You know why this scripture exists?
Why?
Because we do the opposite. We're quick to talk. We ain't quick to listen. Yeah. It's something about us, we want to talk more than we want to listen. Whether we're trying to be intellectual, or you just want to be heard, or we want to be funny. But the scriptures tell us the most important part is to listen. Mm-hmm. And then you want to listen with understanding.
That's definitely right.
Right. If you hear something and you don't understand it, you got to seek that person to get clarification of what you are hearing so you can understand what is being conveyed at that particular time. Because sometimes we listen, but we don't listen to understanding. We listen to talk. I'm listening. I'm ready to say what I want to say because our focus is not on listening, it's talking.
Right.
And the scripture telling us that is not the right platform to have.
Okay.
Because it leaves out understanding. It leaves out loving your partner.
Yes.
One of the key ways to love your partner is not to talk. It is to listen.
Wow.
That's right.
Can we do that?
Yeah, it's under the foundation of being patient. Love is patient. Part of being patient is listening to understand.
And kind.
Right. I'm just saying a part of it, not all of it.
I know, but I'm saying and kind also, because that anger.
Right, talking about the end part.
Being kind.
Slow to become angry. Okay.
All right, so number 4, seeing things as they are.
Right.
And number 5, don't be judgmental. Let's look at that. So seeing what is going on,
right,
and not quickly going and judging what's going on.
Right, because we sometimes get on that platform where it's more comfortable to judge versus trying to see things face value. Mm-hmm. What it really looks like, what is really going on, what is really being said, what's the intent, what is transpiring, and not just based on what you're hearing, but based on what you know. by coming to your partner to seek that understanding. Okay.
Right. Number 6, we want to talk with our partner and not social media.
No.
Yeah.
See, social media is not going to provide you the feedback you need.
Right. It's not.
They don't know. Social media doesn't know what's going on in your relationship.
Yeah.
Even your friend call you like she did, right?
Mm-hmm.
She don't know what's going on in your relationship.
So we definitely have to find. Let's not let that be our first. We want an outlet. We want to get something
go
out.
To social media.
Yeah. We need to get in the practice of not doing that. Okay. All right. Number 7, put things in perspective.
That is
slow down. Put things in perspective. That we don't do that a lot, especially when we're angry and we're running with things. We don't take the time to stop and look at what's going on.
Right. Because you want to be able to be understanding of what's going on, and just because you see something, I always talk about this right here. Just because I'm standing over the dead body with a knife in my hand does not mean I committed the murder.
You say that?
Sometimes.
Okay. All right.
I'm looking guilty in that scenario.
Okay.
But I didn't commit that crime. But I look. That means you're not putting things in perspective, because you're not going to try to find out, oh, he's guilty already. No.
Okay, and our last point, number 8, is place love to the forefront.
This is the biggest one and the most important one.
Yes.
Because I hinted on earlier when I'm talking about listen to understand, right?
Right.
Okay. So
1 Peter 4:8 tells us, above all, keep loving one another earnestly, since love covers a multitude of sin.
See how that connects with the other scripture from Galatians 6? Yeah. We were talking about forgiveness, and then saying love covers that.
Right.
Love helps you forgive. Okay. What if some of the stuff you heard was true? What if I was talking to Tracy?
Yeah, that's another show.
That's another show. Okay. But in our relationship together as couples and stuff, right? Sometimes we put the situation or the circumstance or our feelings and all these things as the forerunner.
Right.
And the Bible tells us, no, love is your forerunner. That should be forefront. You place loving one another, and it covers the wrong things that your partner may do, because no one is perfect, right?
Right. No one is perfect.
You want to be on a platform to allow your love be in the forefront of your actions, your talk, and your walk, and those things that help you consider that it's not just about your feelings, but it's also about your partner's feelings.
Yeah.
Imagine how your partner would feel if he saw that on Facebook, on social media.
Yes. Yes. Definitely.
Definitely. So think about those feelings.
Right.
And then the person is innocent.
Yeah.
Okay? So let's wrap it up.
All right. So this was a great show. Got a lot of good information that came out. So we want to thank you guys for watching RCRC, The Relationship Connection with Ronald and Charley. Visit us at our website at firstfocusfaith.com, which is listed below. Or you can also visit us at our social media platforms. That is on Facebook and on Instagram. We would like to thank you once again, and come back and see us again next week. Take care. Bye. We are here to equip, empower, and educate by helping couples thrive in their relationship. To see more from us, help support this ministry with a charitable contribution. Just click on the donate button below.